Another day, another video. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we are watching The Big Bang Theory. This is the 11th episode of the first season. Hope you guys have been enjoying it so far. If you'd like to watch today's full episode, it is available for free in a link in the description below. Just click in it, put a password in, and enjoy. So last episode, it was all about keeping up the lie. Yes, at the start of the episode, Leonard and Sheldon heard somebody singing and they thought it was dreadful. Turned out it was Penny, and when she come around the corner, she was saying she was going to an audition this Friday and the guy should come. Now, Leonard made up an excuse because he didn't want to go, he didn't want to listen to it, he didn't like it. And, you know, she was like, yeah, that's fine, no dramas. Now, Sheldon, he's actually gone deep into the lie. He's thinking that she could find plot holes with it. She actually searched on the internet the event that he said that he was attending. He found out that he was actually not telling the truth. So he's gone over, he's told her another lie. So basically, if she went looking for it, she'd end up spiraling and be caught in a web. But, interestingly, it's just more lies on lies and lies. He hired an actor to pretend to be his cousin who was hired, you know, for drug addiction. It's just crazy. And at the end of the episode, it literally ended with Sheldon's hired cousin, actor slash doctor, sat down pretending to be obviously recovering with him and Penny on the couch, cuddling, watching TV. So it was just a weird episode, honestly, it really was. And obviously it's just Sheldon again going deep into overthinking everything. Thanks for checking out today's episode. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. If you do, please smash a like, really helps out. Subscribe if you're new. And as always, let's jump into today's episode. What game are you playing here? I feel like it's chess, but a mad one.
Checkmate.
Oh! Again?
Obviously, you're not well suited for three-dimensional chess. It must be humbling to suck on so many different levels.
How was Nebraska?
Oh, better than North Dakota. I guess that joke's only funny in Nebraska.
From the data at hand, you really can't draw that conclusion.
How's your family?
Oh, it was the worst trip. Everyone got sick over the weekend.
Sick?
Here we go.
What kind of sick?
The flu, I guess.
She doesn't have any symptoms. I'm sure she's not contagious.
Oh, please.
I'm gonna sneeze.
If influenza was only contagious after symptoms appear, it would have died out thousands of years ago.
You'd better go before he starts spraying you with Lysol.
Okay, well, thank you for getting my mail.
No problem. Welcome home. What the hell are you doing?
I'm making petri dishes to grow throat cultures. Here, swab my throat.
I don't think so.
Leonard, if I'm going to get ahead of this thing, I need to find out what's growing in my throat. And having never been to Nebraska, I'm fairly certain that I have no corn-husking antibodies. I'm lying comatose in a hospital, relying on inferior minds to cure me. These Jell-O cultures and my accompanying notes will give them a fighting chance. I need to measure my fluid intake and output to make sure my kidneys aren't shutting down.
Mix pancake batter in this.
Oh, dear God. Leonard! Leonard, I'm sick! Leonard! Leonard, my comforter fell down and my sinuses hurt when I bend over.
Leonard, where are you?
I'm at work.
At 6:30 in the morning? On Sunday?
Yes.
Why?
They asked me to come in.
My fever has been tracking up exponentially since 2 a.m., and I am producing sputum at an alarming rate.
Get some rest and drink plenty of fluids.
What else would I drink? Gases? Is that a dog?
Yes.
You can just see what's
They're
outside.
training dogs to operate the centrifuge for when they need dogs to operate the centrifuge for blind scientists. I have to go.
I literally hate it when you get sick, even if you get a sore throat or something, nothing to the extreme or like Sheldon, but like when your body proper starts to ache, like my back, my low back, I'm like, oh, always killing. And every time, like obviously I lie in bed, I'm like dead cranky and I feel like I'm about to crack, honestly. Like all my joints get dead achy. Feels like, you know, when you open a door and it creaks, like I feel like that's how my fingers and all my joints go when I get sick, honestly. When he was saying that it hurts to bend down, I felt it, literally. That's how it is.
No, it's the phone, Ma. I hear the phone.
Well, who's calling at this ungodly hour?
How can I ask them when I'm talking to you?
Hello?
Leonard, code Milky Green.
Dear Lord, not Milky Green.
It's Leonard.
Why is he calling?
Sheldon's sick.
What do you want for breakfast?
Chocolate milk and Eggos, please.
Howard, listen to me.
Wait, hang on, call waiting.
Howard, I'm sick.
Howie! Charlotte's sleeping. This is his mother.
I need soup.
Then call your own mother.
It's my own fault. I forgot the protocol we put in place after the great ear infection of '06.
Can my friends come over?
I just had the carpet steamed.
That's a negatory.
I'm sick. Thank you very much.
How could you have gotten it from me? I'm not sick.
You're a carrier. All these people here are doomed.
You could have just gone to the
Why couldn't
shop.
you just have soup at home?
Don't you imagine that if there were a way for me to have had soup at home, I would have thought of it?
You can have soup delivered.
Can you not buy soup in cans in
I did not
America?
think of that.
Okay, what kind of soup do you want?
Well, my mother used to make me this split pea with little Frankfurter slices and these homemade croutons.
We have chicken tortilla and potato leek.
Then surprise me. Would you call that moss green or forest green?
Everyone went chimp.
Well, I'd like to point out I voted for orangutan, but you shouted me down. What's up?
Yeah, well, I'm at work too, and you'll never guess who's here infecting my entire station. Leave. He says he's afraid he'll pass out on the bus and someone will harvest his organs. Can you please come get him?
Yeah, I'd be happy to, Penny. Oh my God, there's a breach in the radiation unit. The whole city is in jeopardy. Veil is melting. Gotta go by.
Talking about keeping up a lie, you know what I mean? In it, last episode, they had one. Do you know what? That scene there reminded me of an advert that we've had in the UK where a guy sat in the pub and he's having a pint with his mates, and obviously his missus rings, and the whole pub, literally, they ring it, they say, oh, it's the wife, and then the whole pub goes silent, and he's talking, yeah, I'm just at work, yeah, it's just me and the cleaner, and then somebody's got like a fake, like Hoover at the side, vacuum, and he just turn it on, like, zzz, zzz. He's like, yeah, I'll be home later, puts the phone down, music back on, TV's on, karaoke going, like, literally, it's just the same. But, you know, last episode, he was lying to Penny, and this episode, well, it's not really about Penny, but he was fibbing to her again, so that's interesting. But also, you know, it's mad, isn't it, how somebody can actually be sick or pass on an illness but not have any symptoms before. You know what I mean? I've been around or in a room with people that have been majorly ill, like Sheldon, and I've actually been okay, and it's just like, that's well strange, you know what I mean? It's weird how different bodies and immune systems can fight off diseases.
Okay, well, you feel better.
Wait, you're going to leave me?
Sheldon, you are a grown man. Haven't you ever been sick before?
Of course, but not by myself.
Again?
It was tornado season. Then it was an aluminum house. Anyway,
Hey, sweetie, I'll take care of you. What do you need?
my mom used to give me sponge baths.
Okay, ground rules. No sponge baths and definitely no enemas.
10.5 hours of AP goodness.
Damn it, my glasses. I'm blind here, guys. Can you help me find them? Sorry.
Not staying there then for the 10 hours, are they?
Sorry, don't you have a spare?
Yeah, at home.
He's definitely called the wrong person.
I was just wondering, is Sheldon still at the restaurant? Okay, that was very nice of you. Okay, I gotta go. Got kind of a full-blown Chernobyl thing here. Gotta go back. He's home. I'm screwed. 10.5 hours of AP blurriness.
Go back to the apartment and deal with Sheldon, or have a stranger carve out your corneas with a laser beam.
Nice and cozy.
Will you please rub this on my chest?
Sheldon, can't you do that yourself?
Vapor rub makes my hands smell funny.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
No, counterclockwise are my chest hair mats. Can you sing Soft Kitty? My mom used to sing it to me when I was sick. Soft kitty, warm kitty, little ball of fur.
Just forgot it.
Soft kitty, warm kitty.
Little ball of fur.
Just he can manage to get in there and sneak in and sneak out inside.
Spare glasses are in my bedroom, on my dresser, next to my bat signal.
Wireless minicam and Bluetooth headset will be your eyes. This is a subsonic impact sensor. If Sheldon gets out of bed and starts to walk, this device will register it and send a signal to the laptop. And now you'll need to get the sensor as close as you can to Sheldon's room.
But how do I carry it if I'm on my hands and knees?
Now keep true.
What?
It means go straight.
All right.
The picture's breaking up.
Angle your head to the right. All right, you're close enough to Sheldon's room. Deploy the sensor.
It wasn't on.
It's just literally what?
Oh, I guess he didn't. From this point forward, you will have to crawl. The sensor's picking up something. Turn your head back.
You rat bastard. You deliberately stuck me with Sheldon.
Come on, I had to. You see what he's like?
It's okay, sweetie. Good news. Letter Robert's home.
Oh, I'm hungry.
Wait, Penny, take me with you.
I want grilled cheese.
You know what, like, some episodes, he kind of annoys me, Sheldon. Like, other episodes, he's actually really funny. His acting's been good, though.
Do you think Penny will come here and take care of us?
I don't think Penny's ever coming here again.
Could you go to the kitchen and get me the turkey baster labeled mucus?
If I stand, I'll vomit.
Under the sink, yellow Tupperware bowl.
You know, I'm just trying to think, right, is, to me, like, when they do shows, I feel like, I know it's comedy, so they got to just place, I don't know, episodes in and just around, but, like, I feel like it should always be telling a continuous story. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like, you know, when you watch Friends, or when you're watching, like, The Office or something, or, like, Parks and Rec, like, you can see the, I wouldn't say season outline, but you could see what each episode kind of follow on from on the last, if that makes sense. Like, and like it kind of tells a story. So like I feel like we was doing that at the start, kind of moving forward, but then I recently feel like the last few episodes have just been like just random. Like, this episode has nothing to do with the episode prior. Do you know what I mean? There's no continuation or nothing. You know what I mean? Like, no extension. This could just be any episode dropped in any season at any time. There was no continuity between it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like we need to get back on track, like, with a story. I know I've just said that and it sounds like I'm repeating myself, but I feel like we go, like, it leads you nowhere. Like, it's not led me to the next episode to say, oh, I wonder what's going on. Like, when Leonard met with Leslie, I think he had 2 or 3 episodes maybe where she dropped in and it was like, move forward. Do you know what I mean? Or when Penny first joined and she was like moving in and we was doing this and we was meeting people and it was kind of like moving forward. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he was helping her with an apartment and Leonard was trying to get a date with her and he was kind of like, I don't know, each step it was like a progression. But like, I feel like the last 3 episodes have just been random episodes, and I'd like to get back to obviously the next one kind of following off to make a complete path. You know what I mean? Like, if you go into this episode here, there's no mention or no recollection or nothing to do with Sheldon hiring a fake cousin last episode and like how it kind of ended, and you know what I mean? And like today it was just Penny was apparently away, even though last episode she was here. Do you know what I mean? And she come back and she brought a sickness, which obviously he picked up. I mean, it's totally fine, but I'd like continuous storylines. Okay, that's going to wrap up today's episode. Thanks so much for checking out the channel today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. So what I thought was interesting in today's episode, right, Sheldon come to the restaurant and basically saying that he wants soup. He said that he didn't have any ingredients to make his own, and, you know, Penny was like, look, why don't you just order some? But can you not just buy canned soup? Like, I'm pretty sure you can. Like, in the UK, you can buy Heinz. It's pretty much like the main brand of canned soup, and it's literally dead cheap as well. It's like £1, like $1. You get a full-on can, like the size of your iPhone or whatever's. And, yeah, jobs are good. And tomato, chicken, you know, beef, or whatever you want, mushroom, just in there. Dead easy. It's one of the most cheapest, easy, healthiest, probably things that you could buy. It costs like £1. The whole week, you could take it to work for your lunches for like £5. Like, literally. So, I mean, I thought that was interesting because he was kind of going on like he didn't really know that he could actually get one or like order one. But I thought in terms of his acting today was good. You know, he actually looked really sick. He was talking like he was sick. He sounded dead nasally. And I got to say, the makeup that the people done on him was good as well. His nose was all red. We didn't see any mucus, so to speak, but like the way they wrapped him up, the way he talked, the way he was dressed, and like I said, the makeup around him was decent. And I could understand why everybody kind of wanted to avoid him. He seems like such a handful, doesn't he? Do you know what I mean? It's a handful on a normal day. You know what I mean? Like when Penny was coming, I think like last episode or the one before, she asked a question and he said something. And she said, mate, one day we're going to get a normal conversation out of you. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to get on your wavelength. And it's like today, she come in, she spoke, and then again, he's on there going deep into, obviously, when's the first time you felt the symptoms? When was this? When was the cough? What colour's the mucus? You know what I mean? Like, again, the conversations that he has, he's just on another level. And it's interesting as well because he's so needy. He is, innit? Like, if he has to have everything like his own way specifically. So like obviously like he has a sickness ritual and everybody kind of knows it. That's why they all try to get away. He wants everybody around there. She was rubbing him. She wanted to be bathed. Again, it goes back to when he wanted to watch Doctor Who, and that's his seat, that's his chair. Do you know what I mean? Closer to the window, closer to the door, perfect angle. Like, he's the type of person that has his own little things, and he just wants it exactly how it is. Like I said, like some episode, I wouldn't say his character annoyed me this episode, but like some episodes, I think he's really funny, and like other episodes, I just think that he's like he's kind of grinder, you know what I mean? That's like how I'd explain it. Like today he was just grinding me down, like he wasn't doing anything comical, he was just kind of like, I don't know, stressing kind of everybody else out, which kind of like was falling onto me, if that makes sense. But you know, I wouldn't say this was one of the best episodes that we've had, but it's only a short one, so we can move on to the next one, you know what I mean? And hopefully, like I said, we get some continuous storylines. The best is, I've said it once, I'll say it again, get some sort of relationships involved, a date where you continually move forward and ask how you're progressing. Somebody coming in with a friendship that starts bonding and you start doing things, you know what I mean? I feel like the groups don't actually do a lot together. There's 4 of them, and obviously a female across the way, and obviously it's like a 5 group, but they don't actually do activities as a whole, as a team. You know, it's always kind of spontaneous all around single, and I'd like it to be group, you know what I mean? A bit more grouped. If you look at How I Met Your Mother, for example, they always go out to a bar and sit down, and they're always there collective. I don't feel like you get that a lot with this show. Maybe going forward you do, obviously, because we're feeling everybody right now. But that's my observation so far. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you did, please smash the like, really helps out. Subscribe if you're new. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.